Hello, everyone. This is the continuation of the 2018 Colorado Rockies Stratomatic Super Advanced Replay on the TribeFan879 YouTube channel. Today is the start of the second half of the season, Game 82, with the Rockies traveling to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, to play the Dodgers. Tyler Anderson takes the mound for the Rockies and Rich Hill for the Dodgers. And we'll just go ahead and get started. Leading off for the Rockies is DJ LeMahieu. And that's high ball 4, so LeMahieu takes first. And they will not hold him on. And here is Charlie Blackmon. Lefty-lefty matchup. And nothing there. And Blackmon rips that one into the gap, and that will get all the way to the wall. Heading second and not stopping there, LeMahieu goes to third, and Blackmon's into second. And the Rockies have the first two on with runners on second and third. And here's Nolan Arenado. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So one large out for the Dodgers. And here is Trevor Story. Oops. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Hill trying to pitch himself out of damage. He has Ian Desmond, the first baseman, left. 2 outs, runners on second and third. And that's a long fly ball, center field. And all that Kike Hernandez can do is watch it go. Home run, Ian Desmond. And a big 2-out homer puts the Rockies up 3-0. So Desmond does hit lefties way better than righties, so that's probably why he's in the lineup. And here's Chris Iannetta, the catcher. And that's a line drive past the second baseman, Logan Forsythe. And now brings up the 7th man to bat in the inning, the right fielder, Noel Cuevas. And nothing there. And Cuevas rips one to deep left field, but under it on the warning track is Matt Kemp, and that will retire the side. A 1-5 would have been a home run, but that's a 7. So that is an out. However, the Rockies get 3 on the Desmond homer, and after a half inning, it's the Rockies 3 and the Dodgers coming to bat. All right, leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Chris Taylor. And lefty, and we're in Dodgers Stadium. As a righty, I guess I'll bring up the ballpark effects. Ballpark singles 1-4, lefties and righties. Ballpark homers, lefties 1-15, righties 1-9. That is an 18, so that is a fly ball to left field. Ian Desmond will get under the just before the warning track, and that will be the first out. And here is Kike Hernandez, the center fielder. And against the lefty, that's a line drive right back up the middle. So Hernandez, 1-out single. They will not hold him on. And here is Justin Turner, the third baseman. And against the righty, that's a line drive, easily caught by LeMahieu. And going back to the bag is Hernandez, and that's 2 away here in the bottom of the first. And here is the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. And against the lefty, that's a ground ball past the pitcher and into center field. And stopping at second is Hernandez as Blackmon charges and gets the ball in. And the Dodgers have 2 on with 2 outs, and here is Matt Kemp, the left fielder. That's a ground ball back to the mound. The 2 and a 19. And that'll be an easy play for Anderson to get off the mound. Can he make the throw to first? He is an E8 and a 12. And that is fine. So Anderson gets off the mound, gets it, throws, and he is out. So the Dodgers strand 2, and after 1 complete, Rockies 3, and the Dodgers nothing. All right, so here's Rich Hill will face Pat Valaika, the first baseman. And here's the pitch to Valaika. And against the righty, that just beyond the reach of Hernandez, and that'll go to the wall. And into second is Valaika with a double. And here's Tyler Anderson. Sure, we'll let him swing away. It's a little bit better against lefties. All right, so here's the pitch they're not holding on Valaika. And looky here, the confidence pays off. 2-6 against the lefty. That's right back up the middle. Valaika rounds third. He will score. And Tyler Anderson has himself an RBI. And it's now 4-0 Rockies. And they will not hold Anderson on. Here's DJ LeMahieu, walked and scored his first time up. And against a lefty, that's a fly ball to left field. Kemp is under it, and that will be the first out of the inning. And here is Charlie Blackmon, lefty-lefty matchup. And ooh, fly ball left field, just missed it. 4-9 is a home run, and 4-10 is an out. So here is Nolan Arenado with 2 outs and a runner on first. That's a ground ball to second. Forsythe is a 2 and a 5. That should be okay. They're not holding on Anderson. So 2 and a 5, that's fine. E16 and a 7. And that's a good play. So Forsythe gets it onto first, and that'll retire the side. The Rockies get 1, and after 1.5, it's 4-0 Rockies. And here's Logan Forsythe. And that's low, ball 4, and the Dodgers get the leadoff batter on. And here's Yasiel Puig. And 1-4 will not do it against the lefty. That's a line drive to the shortstop. And Story grabs it, and that's 1 away. And here is Austin Barnes, the catcher. And against the righty, that's a line drive. Also, Story grabs, and that's 2 down. And here is Rich Hill, the pitcher, using pitching hitting card number 1. He is a weak left-handed hitter. And it's a line drive. This time, LeMahieu catches it, and that'll retire the side. Leadoff walk does no damage, and we go to the top half of the third. 4-0 Rockies. And here's Rich Hill will face Story, Desmond, and Iannetta. Story was a strikeout victim his first time up. And this time he is plunked on the back. And he goes down to first. They will hold him on. And 1-16 there, because he's +1 for hold, -2 for Barnes' arm, and then -2 for being held on. So he has to get a 2 through 5 to get a jump. No. Okay, so they're going to hold him on. And here is Ian Desmond, homered his last time up. 6-9 against a righty. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So that's the first out of the inning. Here is Chris Iannetta, singled his first time up. Ooh, and they are going to go on the hit and run chart because Iannetta will now be a B hit and run. So I'll try to explain this, how this works. If the white die is 1, 2, or 3, we will go off the super advanced chart. If it is a 4, 5, or 6, we will take the result, and there could be an adjustment. So Story is off with the pitch, the swing by Iannetta. Okay, so that's a fly ball. Actually, no, that's, let's see, a walk actually turns into a ground ball to second. Yeah. But the only play is to first. And Story is on second with 2 outs. And here's Noel Cuevas. Well, for 3, that's to the right fielder Puig. As a 2, he gets under it. Now here's the scary part of his defense. E12 and a 10. There is no 10, so Puig makes the nice running catch towards the foul line. And that will retire the side. The Rockies leave a runner. And after the bottom of the third, 4-0, still Rockies. Now we're back to the top of the order. Here's Chris Taylor. Flew out the left field his first time up. And Taylor rips that into the gap. And actually that goes over the left fielder Desmond's head. And that'll go all the way to the wall. And that'll be a double for Taylor. And here is Kike Hernandez, runner on second. They will hold Taylor on. And that's a play for the left fielder. Oh boy, this is trouble. Desmond is a 4, and that's a 4. That is maybe extra bases. Could be a lot more than that. 4 and a 4, and that'll get all the way to the wall. Desmond E7. And a 12. There is no 12, but Hernandez will hit second. Hitting third and scoring easily is Taylor. And the Dodgers have cut this deficit to 4-1. And switching places. And here is Justin Turner, the third baseman. That's a ground ball to short. They were not holding on Hernandez. So, Story 1 and an 11. Oof. 14 and a 13. There is no 13. Now, a G1 with a runner on second is a right, which means that it's a hit to the shortstop. We will take the sure out, but Hernandez will go to third. And here is Cody Bellinger. And not holding Hernandez on. 2-6. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So here is Matt Kemp. Grounded out the pitcher his first time up. And against the lefty, that's a ground ball to Arenado. Easy play, and that'll retire the side. The Dodgers get 1, leave a runner on third, and after 3 complete, 4-1 Rockies. Okay, so Valaika will lead off the top half of the fourth. He doubled and scored his first time up. Fly ball to left, Kemp comes in, and that'll be 1 out. And here's Tyler Anderson, singled and drove in a run his first time up. That is not an error. But this time, swing and a miss, strike 3. So quickly, there are 2 outs. And here is DJ LeMahieu. And in all that goodness there, he gets the 1 that is a ground ball to second. So Forsythe over to Bellinger, and that'll retire the side in order. Bottom of the fourth, at Chavez Ravine, Rockies 4, Dodgers 1. And here is Logan Forsythe. And that'll get down and that'll get cut off. And Forsythe is held to a single. He's been on base twice today. And here is Yasiel Puig. 1-8 against the lefty. That's a mighty hack and a miss. Strike 3. And here's Austin Barnes. He lined out to short his last time up. Forsythe, they will not hold on. No. And that's a line drive past the third baseman, Arenado, into left field. And Forsythe will stop at second. And that'll bring up Rich Hill. They will bring the corners in. And so Hill will be an E bunter. E is an everyman. So this will probably not be very good. And if he gets a 3, 4, or 5, that could be okay. So, all right. So E bunter for Hill. A 9 is a 1 and 2 count. So if we get another one of these 1 and 2s, that's an automatic strikeout. And a 6, well, that's okay. Defense. So this is, we go, the 6 is for Arenado. He's a 1, so you take the speed of the runner, -4, and add 1. So that's a 1 to 10. That's 50-50 to get the runner at third. They'll take the sure out at first, so Arenado will field it, throw to the second baseman covering, and that'll be a good sacrifice. So Arenado wanting to get the sure out, and there are 2 outs. Maybe with nobody out or 1 out, you take that shot at third, but not with 1 out. And here is Taylor, doubled his last time up. And good thing they made this call. So the horseshoe next to a base hit is not a base hit. That is a high pop-up. We'll say that'll go in front of the plate. Iannetta throws the mask off, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers leave 2. And we go to the top half of the 5th. Rockies still lead 4-1. And we go to Charlie Blackmon. He is 1 for 2 with a double. That goes to the side. And against the lefty, that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Here is Nolan Arenado. And that's a line drive to the shortstop, Taylor, and that's 2 away. And here is Trevor Story. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Hill has set the last 9 batters down in order. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Dodgers trail 4-1. And here is Kike Hernandez. And against the lefty, that's a fly ball to right. Coming in a step or 2 is Cuevas, and that'll retire Hernandez. And here's Justin Turner. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So quickly 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. And here is Cody Bellinger. And, oh, that's a line drive, just gets past the second baseman LeMahieu. And 2-out base runner, they will hold Bellinger on, but they will not try to run. -3 takes them down 1-16. Nah. 1 run won't kind of do anything. So here's Matt Kemp. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So the Dodgers leave a runner. We go to the top half of the 6th, 4-1 Rockies. And this will be the point of weakness inning for Hill. See if he can't get through this inning, and then maybe they'll pinch hit for him in the bottom half because he is fourth in the order. And here is Ian Desmond. 4, and that's a base hit past the second baseman. And Desmond's 2 for 3 on the day. And the Dodgers will get Scott Alexander loosening in the pen. And here is Chris Iannetta. And against the lefty, that's a line drive caught by the shortstop Taylor. 1 away, and going back to first is Desmond. And here's Noel Cuevas. 6-6 righty. High and outside, ball 4. Oh boy. Well, because it's the bottom of the order, we'll maybe let him go until he gives up the next hit or walk. But Alexander is ready if needed. And here is Pat Valaika. Swing and a miss, strike 3, so goes to that gear, bears down, and strikes out Valaika. So now here's Anderson up with 2 out and 2 on. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3, so Hill works out a damage. I think that'll probably be it for him. So Alexander is going to be ready to come in the game. Here is Logan Forsythe, Yasiel Puig, and Matt Barnes. Oops, didn't need that D20. Against the lefty Anderson, Forsythe pops up right side of the infield. Story puts it away, 1 down. And here is Yasiel Puig. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And here is Austin Barnes. 4-11 and a righty. That's a line drive right to the shortstop, and that'll retire the side. 6 complete at Dodger Stadium. 4-1 Dodgers, and we will have a double switch. Yasmani Grandal is going to come out and catch and bat 9th. And a little bit worse behind the plate, but got to do it. Okay, and then Scott Alexander will come in to spell Rich Hill. So he will bat in the 8th spot in the order. Okay, so Barnes is out. Grandal will bat 9th. Okay. So Alexander faces the top of the order, LeMahieu, Blackman, and Arenado. And here's the pitch to LeMahieu. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So first batter down for Alexander. Here's Charlie Blackman. And it's a ground ball to short. Easily picks it up is Taylor. And there's 2 down. And here's Nolan Arenado. Oh, and Arenado hits one high, deep, and the left fielder Kemp will watch it go. Home run, Nolan Arenado. Probably should have put the righty in, although that probably would have been a double. And it's now a 5-1 ball game. We'll let Alexander face the righty Story. And it's a ground ball to short. Taylor over to first, and that'll retire the side. The Arenado home run makes it 5-1 Rockies. And Alexander will come out, and Yimi Garcia loosening in the pen. Anderson's going to come out for the 7th. And here's Chris Taylor. Actually, no, Grandal. Yeah, it's Monty Grandal. Almost batted out of order there. So Grandal will lead off the 7th inning. And against a righty, that's a ground ball to third. Arenado over to first, and that's 1 away. And here is Chris Taylor. And that's a fly ball center field. Coming in a few steps is Blackman. And two are gone here in the bottom of the 7th. And here is Kike Hernandez. And that's a line drive base hit past Arenado at third, and Hernandez at 3 for 4 day. And here is Turner. This might be the last batter for Anderson. Jake McGee and Harrison Musgrave are loosening in the pen. And Turner, okay, that's 6-11 against a righty. Against a lefty, that's a ballpark homer, but against a righty, that's just a harmless little line drive right to the shortstop Story, and that'll retire the side. Whew. 7 complete at Dodger Stadium. They might leave Anderson in. Although if he comes up to bat his next time up, they will probably pull him. No, they'll probably pull him now. All right, so here's... no, they won't leave Alexander in. Yimi Garcia will now be pitching for the Dodgers. In fact, I have his card right here. I will just put the Dodgers cards over, or the Rockies cards over Brock Stewart there. All right, so Yimi Garcia will pitch the 8th. So, righty-righty matchup. And here's the pitch to Desmond. 3-10 against the righty. That's a ground ball to second. Forsythe over to Bellinger, and that's 1 away. And here's Chris Iannetta. 3-7. That's high ball 4. And they will not hold Iannetta. And here's Noel Cuevas. They're not holding Iannetta on. 1-7. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Garcia, second out of the inning. And here's Pat Valaika, first baseman. And here's the pitch to Valaika. And it's a high pop-up right side of the infield. Taylor is there, and that'll retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Okay, so let's see what we'll do here. Okay, so Ian Desmond will move from left field to first base. And that will make him a 3-E-8 at first. Valaika will come out of the game and be replaced by Carlos Gonzalez. So Gonzalez will take over for Valaika in his spot and bat 8th. So and Gonzalez is a 2, -3, and an E3. Runs at a 13. So he will stay in the game and bat 8th. And Anderson will be due up first in the 9th, although we'll see if that happens or not. Caleb Ferguson loosening in the pen for the Dodgers. Anderson will come back out for the 8th. Although he'll be first person done, so Musgrave and McGee waiting in the bullpen. Three, 7 against the lefty, fly ball center field. And Bellinger is retired. And here is Matt Kemp against a righty. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3, and he is not yet tired. He would be automatically tired if he comes out for the 9th. And a 6-10 for Forsythe, and that's a 17, so that's a line drive caught by Story, and that'll retire the side, and that'll probably be all for, and they'll pinch hit for Anderson in the 9th. Heck of a performance, 8 innings, giving up 1 run, and that's, if you're a Rockies fan, it's about all you can ask for. Actually, Eric Goodell will come in for the 9th. Gerardo Parra will bat for Anderson here in the 9th. So, let's see. We will have McGee will come into the game and try to pitch the 9th. Bottom of the 9th. All right, so here is Parra batting for Anderson. And Parra, high fly ball. Oh, but it's not. It'll get down. And Parra leads off with a single. If he had normal power, that would have been a home run, but he has weak power, so he will stay on as single. He may be taking off. Goodell does not have a good hold, and Grandal's a -1, so -9, -1, reduce that down to a +5, and then being held on +3. Yes, they will definitely try to get a lead, and he needs a 4 or a 6, and it's a 3. So they will hold him on, and he will not go. And here is DJ LeMahieu with a runner on first, holding on. And here's Goodell's pitch to LeMahieu. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So first out of the inning. And here is Charlie Blackmon. He is 1 for 4 on the day with a double in the first inning. And that is right back to the mound. 4 and a 12. I'm just going to roll for a rare play. He's an E0. No, that won't be necessary. Okay, so 4 and a 12 for a pitcher would probably not be a double play ball. No. His only play is the first. And on the second is Parra. But there are 2 outs. And here is Nolan Arenado. Homered his last time up. And here's the pitch from Goodell to Arenado. And all those walks, he finds the swing and a miss, strike 3. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. Last chance for the Dodgers, trailing 5-1. And here comes Jake McGee to try to finish out the masterpiece that Anderson started. And here's Puig. And then the pitcher's spot, which they will have Jack Peterson in the on-deck circle. And then Yasmani Grandal. So here's, we'll put in McGee here. He will face Puig, so lefty-righty matchup. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Puig goes down on strikes, and here's Jack Peterson, pinch hitting. Okay. And that's a ground ball to short. Story will get to it 1 and a 3. He gets to about everything. 16 or 14 and a 9. Great play by Story to get Peterson. And last hope for the Dodgers is Yasmani Grandal. And against the righty, that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And that's your ball game. The Rockies win this one 5-1. Story of this game is the long ball, 3-run homer by Ian Desmond in the first, pretty much put the Rockies up for good. And Tyler Anderson pitching 8 innings, giving up only 1 run. All right, everybody. I think I'm going to hold off. I'm going to try to maybe use the Indians game as Indians series I'm doing as a reward. When I get done with each series, I'll play a Indians game. I don't know if maybe if I'm going to play another Dodgers game in this series. I might not. I haven't decided. All right, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well as we end another week here, trying to shelter in place. I know a lot of us are going to start seeing restrictions lifted next week, and maybe that'll be a good thing for some of us. All right, whatever games you are playing, first off, whatever games you are playing, I hope that you are watching my videos while you're playing. And if you like what you see, please hit that like button. And if you want to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, may your games be lively and your games be good. Have a good night, everybody.